What's up YouTube? It's Surgical Ninja here, so check this out. This is something pretty cool. I've been trying to rebuild my video game collection ever since my parents threw all of them away when I moved out after college. I straight up had like all the Resident Evil, all the Silent Hill games, and I wasn't like even trying to be a retro collector. These were just like my game collections. Like I never traded or sold my games. If I beat it, I would just keep it. And I had all the Silent Hill games, all the Resident Evil games. So yeah, they threw those away in the trash. Didn't even bother trying to sell them or anything. So I've always been trying to recollect it, and these are freaking insane now. Like Silent Hill 3, just complete in box is like $100 in like whatever condition. So imagine sealed. So a way to cheat this, I kind of started collecting them. Like I picked up Silent Hill 2 Restless Dreams on Xbox. That was like $60. I got Silent Hill The Room on Xbox 2, I believe, and that was also around like $70, $80. And then I kind of just gave up. I was like, dude, this is way too expensive. Silent Hill 3, just give up. Silent Hill on PS1, just give up. So then I thought, I wonder if people just make some counterfeits or fakes. So, and lo and behold, I look it up on Etsy, boom, ton of sellers. So if you've been following my channel, I've been picking up a lot of these games from these people on Etsy, and I've been trying to buy from different sellers to see who have the best kinds. And this lot is from Gaming Obscurities. He's on Etsy, and I'll put him in the description below. So he's kind of different from the other sellers I've gone over on the channel, because he actually has the game sealed, and there's an actual functioning disc inside, but the only way to play the games is on a modded PS2, and he has like I think he has a guide on his site on how to do that, how to mod it, which I don't think is actually hard. If I could figure out how to emulate games and stuff on like a phone and laptop, you could probably figure out how to mod a PS2. Might even be straightforward. But anyway, we're just gonna go over the stuff from Gaming Obscurities. So yeah, so this is my Silent Hill lot. Everything is sealed, and I kind of thought about just leaving it sealed, but I kind of want to see the disc. So yeah, let's go over each one by itself. Let me sit down real quick. So here is the original OG Silent Hill on PS1. I like the little spine here, just like a classic OG PS1 game. Has text on the sides. I've actually never seen this in person in a while, since like the 90s. Harry Mason and his daughter Cheryl are driving to their favorite vacation spot. Late that night, a figure suddenly appears from out of the darkness. Harry turns the wheel in panic, and the car careens off the road, knocking Harry unconscious. Awakening sometime later, he realizes that Cheryl is missing. Stumbling out of the wreckage, he heads toward the small town of Silent Hill. Real-time rendered environments and dynamic camera. Stunning visuals and true-to-life CG movies, wow. Look up the CG cutscenes from Silent Hill PS1. I mean, obviously they don't look good now, but at the time they're probably like, dang, this is amazing. If you're not familiar with the fog in Silent Hill, the reason, I mean, it's an environmental effect for the game, which is pretty cool, and now it's a staple, but the fog was actually a limitation on the PS1 hardware, because you could not, it had terrible draw distance. So even though it was a atmospheric change, it actually helped the game run because you could not see far. I still remember playing Siphon Filter, and what else? I think it was called Ranger of One or something, some Army Ranger game, and the draw distance was so bad. But anyway, let's open this up and just see how it looks. By the way, that's legit. Look this image up, like the PS1 cover, online, like on eBay or something. This is legit how it looks. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. Let's see how. Man, even though this is like not a authentic copy, I still feel sad opening this. It's like little papers inside it too, so. Okay, get those papers off. There it is. Man. Oh man, even the insides are printed. And this is like, this piece of paper right here is like textured. Interesting. Like textured in a good way. All right, here is the disc. Oh, there's a print on the behind the disc as well. Black disc, like the old school PS1 games. Now, is the original Silent Hill, I need to look this up later, was the original Silent Hill disc colorless like this, or is it printed like this because it's fake? I did buy, my parents actually bought me, my dad specifically, he bought me a ton of counterfeit PS1 games back in the 90s, and they all came in this like low effort printed disc. So I'm pretty sure that's not how the PS1 disc looked, but it's still cool to have the case with a functioning game disc. I mean, it doesn't really mean a lot now. You could easily get a ROM on a ROM of the game to run on your computer. Probably runs better, to be honest, but all right, Silent Hill 2. This was actually my first Silent Hill game I played on PS2. And when I first played this, I thought the graphics were insane. The silence is broken. James Sunderland, oh my God, I can't even talk. James Sunderland's life is shattered when his young wife, Mary, suffers a tragic death. 3 years later, a mysterious letter arrives from Mary, beckoning him to return to their sanctuary of memories, the dark realm of Silent Hill. Now James must go back to that special place to uncover the truth, unaware that the answers he seeks require the ultimate sacrifice. Sorry, I just have to read these out loud because it's just like a throwback. Insane. Oh, wait. Additional playable character? Did they have Restless Dreams on PS2? I don't remember. Because I thought that was an Xbox exclusive thing. Anyway, man, let's pop this open. This is a piece of fake gaming history that I'm opening. Oh man, this does not want to open. There we go. Oh man, this is just such an iconic picture. Game cover, I guess you could say. Oh, it's scratched right there. There's writing on the back of the spine there. See if that picks up on camera, make it focus. There we go. Man, what a throwback. Even a little, there's none of these have manuals, but what is this? Anything on the back here? No, just like the same textured paper. And the game disc. Yeah, not bad. Pretty cool. Played this, played the remake, by the way. The remake was insane. I remember seeing the gameplay for the Silent Hill 2 remake, and it looked so bad. The first like alpha footage I saw, I like for sure thought the remake was gonna be trash. It was amazing, literally 11 out of 10. And then Silent Hill 3, dude, I beat this game so many times. Got the alien gun and everything. Everything you never wanted to see. This one's kind of a little blurry. I don't know if that shows up on camera. Heather Morris lived a carefree existence until her world was suddenly turned upside down. Trapped and alone in the mysterious town of Silent Hill, which is a lie, because she actually, she's like in another city and she wakes up in the mall of that city. Like the last half of the game, she goes to Silent Hill. Heather must fight sickening monsters to survive and uncover a terrifying connection between her past and her darkest fears. Featuring shockingly realistic graphics and cinematic storyline, Silent Hill 3 brings unparalleled horror to life. The graphics in the PS2 game actually are not bad. So yeah, look the gameplay up of this on YouTube and just like check it out. It actually still holds up, I think. Hill 3, man, this game was a banger. That's fine. Oh, this looks so good. Yep, so there's that same textured paper on the inside. And then the game. Man, so I had a CD holder, and this game, Silent Hill 3, was not in that, but the soundtrack was in my CD holder. So I actually had the Silent Hill 3 soundtrack that came with the game. Back when people cared about their games, they gave you cool stuff like that. So I actually have the soundtrack of the authentic game, but not the actual game. Crazy. Silent Hill 4. Let's just open this. I just want to look at it. So I had this one too, and I actually thought the graphics were a huge step up in this game. But it wasn't the same because you weren't really in Silent Hill, right? Oh my God, I cannot open this. It was just weird because every Silent Hill after 2, like you started going less and less into Silent Hill. Okay, Silent Hill 4, The Room. Henry Townshend finds himself trapped in his apartment and only escapes through a mysterious portal that leads to a horrifying alternate reality. With gruesome sights around every corner and his sanity being tested, he must find his way out of this nightmare. Enter The Room, the latest story in the most terrifying game series of all time. This game was actually kind of creepy. There were like ghosts that would, the ghost of a serial killer, he would like chase you. Not he, the ghosts. And I think you could not kill them. Yeah, crazy. This is a crazy game because you would wake up, your apartment was like your safe space, and you'd wake up in first person, and then you'd go through a hole to other worlds, and you'd be in third person. But then like halfway through the game, your room started becoming haunted, and you could die in your room, which you thought was your safe place. But yeah, it was insane. Such a change up to the Silent Hill formula. Okay, Shattered Memories. This actually came out on Wii U, or not Wii U, just the Wii. I tried emulating it, but man, it does not run well. I like the change though. There wasn't combat, I believe, in this game. It was kind of just like a exploration puzzle game, and you just had to run away from enemies. Man, what is all this white stuff? Oh, whoa, it's thematic. All this white powder coming from this frozen realm of Silent Hill. So this was different, but it was crazy because like different stuff, like if you looked at like pictures of women, you would get a different ending. Or if like, it was just crazy. Like the way you responded to people and the things you looked at in the game would change how people looked in the game and how you would have your personality, I guess you could say. It was crazy. It was actually, I think, ahead of its time for being on Wii. But yeah, so this is like a reimagining of the first game. Harry Mason must survive untold horrors to find his missing daughter and the twisted truth behind Silent Hill. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, this game is hella expensive on PS2. Good luck. Good luck, Chuck, finding that. And then Silent Hill Origins, I actually played this on PSP. And, yeah. Being young, I do not remember it running bad, but I'm sure it does not run well now. But this actually was not bad. I thought it was not bad. After this game, the games just started going downhill. Like, Silent Hill Homecoming was whatever, and then Downpour was okay. I think I mostly liked it for the graphics, but anyway, so Silent Hill Origins, the origin of Silent Hill, the dark and demented place we know can be told in this prequel to the original game. Travis Grady, a lonely trucker with a troubled past, must survive the night as he enters the frightening town of Silent Hill. Guide Travis through the streets of Silent Hill as he confronts horrific creatures as well as his own personal demons. Solve twisted puzzles and discover the mysterious secrets behind the evil that has cursed the town of Silent Hill. Man, remember memory cards? 179 kilobytes. Man, that sounds like nothing. Obviously, it's nothing now. But before, that took up a block. How much? What's this one took? 813. 179. Imagine the difference between these games. This game, Silent Hill Origins, only took up 179 kilos. And Silent Hill Shattered Memories took almost 4 times that. What the F? 813 kilos. Man. Anyway, so yeah, this is the Silent Hill collection from Gaming Obscurities. I believe he has like a lot. So if you want each one separately, I think they're like $30. But if you buy his Silent Hill collection, he has a huge discount. But yeah, hit him up if you want a collection like this, because like I said, I pretty much gave up collecting the authentic games because they're just stupid expensive. If I see them cheap, yeah, I'll pick it up in the future. But right now, they're not. And I'd rather just have the whole collection for like a penny on the dollar for what the authentic ones go for. Anyway, very good job making these Gaming Obscurities. Thank you for the addition to my collection, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.